The floor is yours now, Myles. Give me your 11 through 20 players.
It won't include Maria Sakura, I can tell you that much.
She'll be top 10, right?
No. Let's do 20 Yelena Ostapenko. That's 5 down from where she finished the year this year at 15. I still think Ostapenko on her day can light it up. I mean, she's proven that, but she's just inconsistent week to week. But then one of those weeks she lights it up and it's like, oh wait, yeah, she has won a 500 or got deep in a 1000 and she's top 20 in the world. So I feel like Ostapenko is going to be right there. Let's do 19 at Linda Noskova. She was born in 2004. She's 20 years old. I like the way she strikes the ball. Speaking of striking the ball, let's do 18 at Amanda Nisimova. When you mentioned her name, I really fell back in love again with how she hits her backhand. And she's not the best mover, but man, she can hit that ball almost in the middle of the strings every single time. And I think she's going to put together a better season. 17, let's do Katie Bolter. She had some really good weeks on the season in 2024, and I think she can make that go even further. 16, Kasakina. I am not anti-Kasakina at all, but she got to 6 WTA finals last year or in 2024. That's a lot to kind of defend. So there's going to be some week where she just doesn't put it together. So she's going to slip a little bit, but not drastically where she's out of the top 20. So I think 16 is a good place to put her. 15, Haddad Maya. Some kind of way, even with that serve that she puts in at 16 miles per hour, she manages to stay in the mix because she's such a grinder. And I know if I was a player, I would not want to see my name next to her in a draw. I'm like, oh, we're going to be out here for 4 hours. You know who I think is going to have a breakout season? Let's go with Alina Avanesian. She has been on tour enough. She's had some big top 10 wins, and I think it wouldn't be beyond the scope of reasonable doubt that she has a really good 2025. And nobody's really had her on the tip of their tongue. Around there, let's put Krejcikova back in the mix. Also somebody that's smooth but kind of in the mix, but not necessarily the champion, Emma Navarro. So she dipped a little bit, but still relevant in the grand scheme of things. And then 11, let's go Mira Andreeva.
And then another person we both didn't mention is Anna Kalinskaya. I think she'll be around top 25. What about you?
Not sold on that one either. Great player, has all the fundamentals, also just not inspired when I watch her play. I wouldn't be shocked to my core if she finishes inside the top 20 again, but yeah, wouldn't be shocked if she's farther below that.
This player also has a podcast. What about Caroline Garcia? Where do you see her? She's currently 48 in the world.
I am more inspired watching her play than the other people I've mentioned, but she's so rangy. If she comes back on court after this break with a more open mindset instead of just having to stay on the baseline and take every serve early, she's almost too stubborn in her game style. And if she realizes that she kind of has the athleticism and overall tennis to kind of hang from the baseline, I think that'd be beneficial for her. I just don't know if she's going to commit to that. So I'm not quite sure I see her moving up significantly.
She is 48, so that's not that low. So I see her top 30 to finish the season. Emma Raducanu, where do you think this she'll land in 2025?
Oh man, I would love to see her land inside the top 25. To be seated at a major again would be huge for her. It's hard to bank on it because since that US Open run, she hasn't really put together more than 3 weeks on tour without some kind of, taking a break or an injury or something falling against her in her scheduling.
Marta Kostyuk, I had her at top 25. She was one of the most improved players. I think she was nominated for that award. In fact, I don't really see her breaking that another threshold and being a consistent top 15 player. I just think she's too streaky for me, honestly.
I feel like she can go higher. I actually would put her in the top 10. If that's one person I'm going to maybe go big on, is Marta Kostyuk. I know that she can put you on a roller coaster of emotions if you watch her matches, but that's kind of why I like her. If she finds a way to even that out a little bit more emotionally, the game is steady.
And then, last but not least, Alicia Parks.
I knew you were going to bring Alicia Parks into this. I knew it.
She hired a new coach, and Jeremy Chardy, I believe she'll be finished top 40. I think 40 was her career high. I see her finishing maybe 30, 37 or something like that. But I think she'll rise from where she currently is now at 82. She's primarily been playing on the 125s, and that's where she's been getting most of her points. She
won 3 titles this year, didn't she? At the 125 challenger level?
She made history as the first Black woman to win 3 125s in 1 year.
That is an accomplishment at any level. If you win 3 tournaments in a calendar year, that's something you should be proud of. But man, Alicia Parks, the fact that we can have this much fun talking about her lets me know that she would be great like in the very, very top parts of women's tennis. She just has something about her. If she could just find a way to like hone all of that in and keep her star power, man, she'd be something special. Alicia Parks, we're rooting for you, girl. I hope this gets to you. We are rooting for you. We're all rooting for you.
Now, time to get to the good stuff. Our top 10.
Let's just get into it, okay? Number 10, I'm going to go with Rybakina. Don't really know what she's going to do to get there, but I good player, great gowns.
What do you mean you don't know what she's going to do to get there? She's already in the top 10.
I don't know. I'm trying to meet her where she is and give her a little bit of credit. I think Badosa at 9. I think I said I wanted Kostyuk somewhere in the top 10. Let's just jump out there and put her at 8. Let's put Diana Schneider at 7. Jasmine Paolini at 6, which is a little bit of a drop down, but I think she's going to do enough to still get back to the WTA year-end finals and be a top 10 player. Let's put Pegula at 5. I feel like Pegula is the perfect number 5 player. She's like not too high, not too low. Let's put Iga Swiatek at 4. She's going to dip a little bit in 2025. Between Indian Wells and Roland Garros, she has a lot of points to defend. And if she's not on it during that stretch, her ranking could take a tumble. 3, Zheng Qinwen. I feel like winning that gold medal has kind of like put a superstar battery in her back in the best way. So I really want to see her keep climbing. Let's do Coco at number 2. Although I'd love to see her at number 1. It's just kind of one of those things where I kind of want to surprise myself and like be amazed when she gets to number 1. So I'm going to put her at number 2. Let's do number 1, Aryna Sabalenka. She ends the year at number 1. Aryna doesn't have any points to defend at Wimbledon because she didn't play it. She has quarterfinal points to defend at Roland Garros. So she actually has room to kind of keep points going.
We can be brief with this, but your 1,000 champion winners. I believe there are 10 1,000 tournaments. For me, I have Coco winning at least one, Aryna being a 1,000 champion, Iga Swiatek, Emma Navarro, Elena Rybakina, and Amanda Anisimova.
What 1,000 is Emma Navarro winning? I'm curious.
Maybe Toronto. I know she made the semifinals of that. I
Okay.
believe. Okay. Maybe that, like one of those 1,000s.
Okay.
Your predictions?
I think that Diana Schneider is going to win a 1,000. Something about her in tournament mode is great to see. I think she's going to step it up and win a 1,000 somewhere along the season. I think Zheng Qinwen is going to win a 1,000. Probably one of the clay ones, either Rome or Madrid. Let's say that Linda Noskova wins a 1,000. I had her in the top 20, I believe. Let's say that she wins one. Not sure where. Marta Kostyuk is going to win a 1,000. Did I say Coco Gauff was going to win a 1,000 already? She will, and as will Sabalenka.
What about Iga? No.
Sure. Yeah, she's gonna win a 1,000 somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. She's probably gonna win Doha for like the 56th time. Yeah, sure.
Next is, who do you think will win the most titles of the season? For me, I have Diana Schneider winning 5 titles.
Dang, after just winning 4? We love some Princess Diana, which is fine. Who's going to win the most titles? Let's go Sabalenka. I think the titles are going to be spread around, but let's say, including the slams, let's say she gets 4 titles.
Who is going to be your WTA Player of the Year?
Coco Gauff.
She's also mine, but I'm surprised. I thought you would have picked Sabalenka.
Sabalenka won it this year. She can't have everything.